coming down to the last three here, and I'll take, as I said, I'll take questions now or I'll take them later. Assurant, this is the largest employer in Clark County. They're at 1,900. They are a paper trail for refinancing of mortgages. They do for Wells Fargo, all the big banks. And here's a real success story for Clark County. We started out with 400 jobs 5 years ago. They had a plant or a facility in South Carolina, one in Georgia, one in California. They wanted to keep them all the same size. Well, just a while back they closed California because the costs were too high. And everything is coming to Clark County because the other two don't have the absentee records, the work ethics, or the accuracy. So we went to 1,900, and South Carolina and Georgia are still sitting on their same numbers. I just spent the last 2 hours excuse me, with a company that's possibly going to be bringing over 200 jobs here, and they'll be good livable wage jobs. The Assurant jobs have benefits. Not as good as Harvester, but I don't think we're going to have too many $50,000 a year jobs coming in here, and I hope we can retain the ones that we have. Second company I wanted to cover in the paper trail is Speedway Super America. They're out at Enon, Ohio. When you go down Interstate 70, they employ 800 people there, and they do all the paper processing for Speedway Super America that exists in the Midwest, which is the only place they are now. Here's another real success story. Just announced, they're in the process of hiring. It's called Code Blue. They are a paper trail company with very good wages, $40,000 to $50,000, and they're hiring now. If anybody knows somebody that's interested, contact Mrs. Carpenter at Job and Family Services, and you can tell her I referred you to them. They process water damage claims for insurance companies all over the United States. It's projected they will be 900 jobs. They're going to start at 200. And say this hall here floods. You will call your insurance company and they will have them come out and try to have the problem corrected within 3 days. They're very good at it. Code Blue is the name of the company. Next area I want to cover is FAIC. We're into technology now, and our technology park is east of town where the New Moon Drive-In, not New Moon, the Melody Drive-In is, not too far from where your husband was raised. We've got this company in there. They have about 20 employees, and they do technology for the military. Another company I wanted to cover was Avatech. They have 50 jobs out there, and they analyze jet engines. They have programs they put on for school, and they do engine work for any of the big companies that want it analyzed. The last company I wanted to cover in the technology area is called Cubase. They are an information supplier. Say your doctor wanted to find out what caused this pimple on your cheek. They will do the research for you. He can't come up with the answer, and he'll pay for it, and they will analyze medical issues for you. It's called Cubase. They're closing their facility in Beaver Creek and moving all the employees here. One other big company I ought to mention while I'm in technology is LexisNexis. It's an on-time supplier for attorneys of any information on legal opinions. They have 3,000 jobs in Miamisburg, and they got to thinking, my God, if we have an airplane crash there or a fire, we're out of business. So they built a facility up in Clark County. You can ride up to it. It's got all black fence, barbed wire, and a lot of cameras. And they employ 50 people. LexisNexis. It's right in back of Avatech, or right beside Dole Food if you're out wandering in Prime, Ohio. You can't get into the grounds, but you can get up to the gate.